Calvin Speedy Wilburn turns 51 years
Oh!
old. Yeah, no, happy birthday.
Yeah. Hey, look at you, birthday boy.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Cake looks amazing, by the way.
I know it is. Edgar's they're pretty talented, aren't they? You know, I moved to the Cove, and I struggle because I'm now in a sidewalk community where the neighbors talk and we're really close together, and I find myself battling trying to get into conversations with them when really I shouldn't. So,
No. Nobody wants to have a yell conversation.
no, and being an overgreeter, that's hard. You know, you have to cull yourself is what you have to do.
Hey, look, let me tell you this, okay? Because you realize that girls wear these.
Yes.
Okay.
No, guys wear it too. I've seen guys.
Well, not in my presence. So when I was coaching lacrosse, these became popular.
Yes.
And I forbid my team to wear them. If you need a Rick and Bubba hat or something like that.
Oh, right.
This is.
Look at, woo.
Yeah, this is an upgrade here.
Hey,
you
man.
wouldn't believe what an upgrade
These hats don't
is.
fit me real well. I need like a
Hey,
snapback.
you look fantastic.
But that is an upgrade.
Look, there's other Rick and Bubba hats in the back. For me being like your male influence now, I can't let this go on. Let's try Rick and Bubba trucker hat. I know to go to the end here.
Yeah.
Osama Big Noggin.
Yeah.
All right, now let's look. Just in general.
That still doesn't fit.
No, it's all right. Now, this is my favorite Rick and Bubba
That's
hat.
a bold hat.
Available now at rickandbubba.com. I'm helping you right now, and I know it's become mod for young men to wear barrettes, but that doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Wow.
welcome to the team.
Did I loosen it any?
Yeah, you did. I just don't think it's coming over. I like snapbacks a lot more.
All right, I found one for you. Try this one. So I wear that every now and then. Right about there, just like that.
That's how you,
I think that looks better.
Yeah.
Y'all like that better?
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
now do the dance.
what's the dance? What dance?
You like
You're having a
that?
seizure.
What?
Or do you want to
That
play?
is not what a
What is
tuba
it?
looks like. That is not how you play a tuba. Hey, what about this hat?
Yeah.
Here, what about that hat?
Oh, it's a snapback? What the heck?
It's a snapback Santa hat.
I've never seen.
Dude, that looks
This looks
awesome.
better. Much better.
Or this one.
Or what about this hat?
Yeah, this might look good
Evan,
too.
does this thing smell? I
Yeah.
feel like it smells.
Let's try that.
Smells like hilariousness.
Feels like a triple crown.
Okay, there we go. We're looking good now. All right, now do the dance.
Yeah, man.
I like
Let's see your tuba dance. Best tuba dance.
What is that?
That is
That's what you do.
bad. His is way better.
Yeah. See, it didn't look anything like that.
See? Y'all look like y'all have like a serious medical issue. All right, y'all gotta stop. Rick, what is your favorite Christmas memory? Childhood and adulthood.
Childhood is very easy. Childhood is when
Okay, so we'll start.
when I noticed that it was a J.C. Penney catalog where I found it. I went to my parents and I had an electric football set which I adored, and I did not know that you could order other teams in the NFL. You could order a whole conference of these little football players and they would be painted in the team colors, and I discovered that. And I asked for Santa Claus to bring that to me, and I thought there was no way possible. And I got up on Christmas morning, and there were little sandwich bags with the teams in it with the NFL logo across each team. And I got the entire Central Division of the NFL at the time with the Packers and all that, and also got the NFC East, two conferences, and I couldn't believe it. As an adult, what I love is when Sherry and I established our own Christmas tradition of getting up on Christmas morning. My mother has given us sausage balls from the night before. We put those in the oven, and Sherry goes into the kitchen and makes chocolate biscuits, and all the kids, get up and get their Christmas, and we have chocolate biscuits and sausage balls, and I love it.
Your favorite Christmas memory?
Well, I think when I was a kid and I woke up and I was a huge Minnesota Vikings fan. I don't know, it was about 10, 11, something. And I had the electric football set with the Minnesota Viking guys on it. And I didn't think I was going to get one, and I had like just dreamed about it, and it was there, and I couldn't believe it. That was a good one. You know, getting a bike's always big. As a grown-up, I've enjoyed seeing the kids enjoy their gifts from Santa, and we had one where they got some little battery-powered cars that ran around, and it was so funny. We were out on the driveway, the sun's not even up, and they're in their pajamas driving around. It didn't get much better than that.
Speedy, what is your favorite Christmas memory, childhood and adulthood?
All right, childhood, I can't remember what age I was, but I got my first bicycle. And I'll never forget this because I woke up at like 5:30. It was still dark outside. And I ran in there, and then there was the bike, and I remember getting on it and riding up and down my road. And it was a dead-end road, but we lived at the front of it, and I would ride back and forth, and it was still dark outside. And I thought this was the greatest moment ever. And I was just riding up and down, my little red mullet just flapping in the wind. I think currently, it's a little old because my kids were a little younger, but it's when Tyler, my oldest, asked Santa for a four-wheeler and for Daddy a four-wheeler too. So I called Santa and I asked Santa, I said, hey, my son's asked for a four-wheeler, but he's asked for Daddy a four-wheeler as well. And Santa said, well, if that's what he's asked for, that's fine. And he also asked for his little brother a little play four-wheeler. So we woke up Christmas morning and we walked outside, and outside underneath the basketball goal was three four-wheelers on Christmas morning. And that's one of the greatest Christmases ever.
I want to say my brother and I were like 6, 7, maybe 8 years old. I think it was 6. And he was 5, and we got big wheels. Do you remember the big wheels? And we had an awesome driveway at our house, and we would go all the way down to the river on our big wheels. And then the other one, we were a little older, and we always went to my grandmother's house on that Christmas day, and it snowed that day, and so we played football in the snow. I thought that was real cool. Now that I have 3 kids of my own, every year's different. I don't really have a certain memory, but I always, and especially I still have a young one. The 14 and 12-year-old, they like getting gifts, let's be honest, but they don't have the same excitement that my 7-year-old has. So to still see that joy coming out of her on Christmas morning is pretty fun, pretty special.
What? What? And here we go. Here we go. It's time. Give number 2. Gift number 2. This open sleigh. Jingle bells.
Okay. One white one. Let's go the one. You definitely need to put one just right there for him smoking. That's beautiful.
Calvin Speedy Wilburn turns 51 years
Oh!
old. Good night. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Who put that there?
There's a cat right there. Yeah, there's Claudia the cat.
Check it out, Speedy. I'm gonna eat your cat.
You can't eat my cat.
Yeah, yes I am.
Better than eating me.
Yeah, here we go. About to eat Speedy's cat to pieces. Yeah, that's a good cat.
Cat Claudia.
Meow meow.
Claudia.
What? This is weird, man.
Hi, Mr. Birthday Cake. I want to celebrate with you, but I don't need to. Kill a camera, kill it, kill it.
Bubba, you really are leaving without eating cake. That's awesome.
No, not really. It sucks.
Hash Brown Hero tried to walk on at Alabama as one of the kickers. He did not make the team, but he's got some skills that he wants to show us today. So Hash Brown Hero is going to teach us how to kick a field goal, and then I'm going to teach you guys how to ride a boosted board, an electric skateboard. That sound good? Everybody's learning today.
I usually would kick off the ground, but here we have a little cone acting as a placeholder.
You want the ball just perfectly upright. You don't want any much.
No lean to
You
it,
don't
really?
want you don't want much of a lean to it.
Oh, okay.
You want to start with your ankle going basically straight through that middle crease in the ball.
Okay.
You want to take 3 normal steps, and that's the most important part. Is it has to be normal steps. So there's 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 normal to the left. 1, 2. And you're ready to go. So what you want to do, you want to just kind of loosen up, get comfortable with it. You want to breathe, take some deep breaths, calm down, which is probably not what Joseph Bulovis did, but it's okay. It's a 3-step run up. You want to stab. If you're right-footed, you want to stab with your left foot. Okay?
Yeah, this is all right foot talk. This is all right foot talk.
here.
Yeah.
Stab, and then it's a big step, finish.
Do the walk back again from this angle so I can see it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you do the hand thing, which I don't think is necessary. And then boom, now you're there. Now show me your steps again.
Stab, big kick. Also, a lot of people think you want to kick with the inside of your foot, and that's not how you want to do it.
That big toe bone.
That bone is what you want to hit the ball.
I think that's a metatarsal, by the way. You got your metacarpals in your hand, and then I think that's a metatarsal, but I'm probably wrong.
Sounds right.
Dude, you nailed it, bro. This is a booster board. This is the shortest one they make. The other ones are more long boards. I honestly recommend a long board because this doesn't have as much flex. Here is the power button on the board. So you just touch that, boom. Oh, my red light. My battery's almost dead. Ooh. Here's your controller. This is how you make the thing go. Now this is your safety right here. When you hold this down, then the motors are activated. And then this wheel right here, you roll forward to go forward, and you roll it backwards to go backwards.
Is there a brake?
Yeah, backwards.
Backwards is a brake as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Forward goes forward, backward goes backward. Feet nice and wide. Don't be standing like this, because then you're gonna fall over really easily. And then here, we're gonna just get low, and this is very important. Lean forward, okay? Before you go. You want your weight forward. If your weight's backward, you're gonna be in trouble. Squeeze it and roll it. Okay. All right, be careful. Dude, nice, man. All right, you're up, dude. Right. You don't have to do this if you don't want to.
I'm going for it. Felt a little weird. Yeah, we're not into peer pressuring here.
Yeah, you don't have to do this if you don't want to.
All right. Like I said, stay low. Okay.
Starting off good.
Not a good start. Not a good start. There you go. Now get on this. All right. Okay. All right. Widen your feet out.
There you go.
Okay. There you go.
That balance.
Here you go. Okay. All right.
Looking forward a little bit.
Oh.